Radio.
How many of y'all ever heard one of them mothers shout out, "Hiya"? That is a Hebrew tongue. And the name of this Hebrew tongue means life.
Boy, good. Boy, good. Boy, good.
Radio.
Bag flipping, cash tripping, pull up, beat the block like an ass whipping. Stash box, keep the stash in it, racks in it. Bought that Fashion Nova dress just to see her ass in it. Twerk for my Instagram, she just got 100 missed calls. It's her man, damn. Oh, that shit now, huh? You said you wasn't with him, now you with him now, huh? Things different now, huh? You committed now, huh? I guess I can't hit it how I hit it now, huh? Well, hit me when you ain't around. There's money to be made, I won't wait around. I flex on them for fun, but I do not play around. S on my chest and I keep a cape around. Gang with me, yeah, I keep like 8 around. Even when you think they ain't around, they around. Whoa, we ain't playing fair. Oh, no, you don't wanna take it there. Thinking about my next move in my thinking chair. This chip is on my shoulder and it's staying there. Cause I've been through a lot of bull, and they can't stand me cause I'm misunderstood. And I need a bad just to give a good. And girl, I like to eat, I hope you like to cook.
This is Peter Wayne, and you're listening to the International DJ.
I'm living my best life. It's my birthday, at least that's what I'm dressed like.
I'm like Big Pop mixed with Tupac. I'm like Machiavelli. Pizza, Little Caesar pizza. I be hot and ready. You a and a rat. You like Tom and Jerry. You ain't ballin', you just talking. That's that commentary. I was in the field, man. I slaved for this. Had to talk to God, drop down and pray for this. To my surprise, he replied, say you made for this. I seen the car wanted, then I went and paid for it. Cash. Hit the take care, I hit the race, hit the dash. on Twitter with the backlash. Cardi B is so problematic, it's the hashtag. I can't believe they wanna see me lose that bad. They talking junk and they think these mad trash. I'm giggling, can let the devil have the last laugh. Ain't no more beefing, I'm just keeping to myself. I'm my own competition, I'm competing with myself.
I told y'all I'm living my best life. I told y'all I said I'm living my best life. I made a couple L's with my best friends. Turned all my L's into lessons. You see the whip pulling up, it's like skirt. Dreams pulling up, it's like skirt. I'm living my best life. It's my birthday, at least that's what I'm dressed like.
You don't like money, I can see it in your eye. You don't like winning, I can see it in your tie. Better be careful with these women when you trick and send and fly. She count money in her sleep and she don't never spend the night. But she trapping and she had to make it happen for her life. Don't be mad because she having you had it your whole life. We had baggage on our flights, we had badges on our. You got passes in your life, you had gadgets on your bike. Got work magic, got work magic, got work magic in my life. And that guala like Ayala, cause that bag just fixed my life. And y'all know good and damn well I don't want no champagne. But can we please get some more champagne?
Now rocking with your boy David Balls. We tuned in. International DJ Tommy Lee. Turn your motherfucking volumes up, man.
Turn the beat up a little bit. Turn the beat up a little bit. Turn the beat up a little bit. We recording? Yeah, turn my headphones up a little bit. I'm on a different type of time this year. Ain't no time to sit back, I don't recline my chair. Big moves, I don't talk, move in silence here. I'm from where you probably die before them sirens near. Yeah, it ain't funny now, so I don't feel humor. I live down the block from the spot where they killed Junior. The Bronx crime rate going up, been too much. The jail's getting packed, this morning eating tuna. Babies having babies on the regular, that's regular. Cops killing, killing, etc. Your man got body, you probably the one who set it up, cause you ain't wanna see that level up. People change over some change, look how bad it get. Summertime shootouts while the weather is fabulous. Careful with the ones in your circle, watch who you chatting with. Most hate come from inside, that be accurate. Watch out for the snakes in the grass, don't turn your back to it. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. Don't love the street to kill you, make your mother cry. The money good and all, but it comes with another side. You gotta deal with your karma, you cannot run and hide. Don't invite me somewhere if I can't bring my gun inside. Don't invite me somewhere if I can't bring my gun inside. I ain't going nowhere. Longevity, that forever be the motto. Getting from a model who's sitting next to me. I got the sauce and the recipe, especially being the underdog. Bring out the best of me, don't F with me. Switch flows like I switch clothes on a light day. Switch, they get exposed, they don't like me. In pimp mode, drink a fish bowl with your wifey. Give it to you for free if you catch me on the right day. Millionaire friends in my contact list. Only a few that I really stay in contact with. Roll a L, get a cup, let the cognac sit. I may have to put 20 on my wrist. Know what I'm talking about?
Yo, Nitty, I got him. They on that who you shit, better get a clue quick. Far from DJ Clue, but this is so exclusive. I was on my cool shit, now I'm on my new shit. Making niggas move, you can say I'm on my rule shit. Came in the game, well really not a thing. Didn't use my pop, so they looking at me strange. I just say the shit that be tatted on my brain. And I don't give a fuck like I'm only getting brain. Eyes on the prize, yeah nigga I'm focused. Smoking up the sky, breathing on that hocus pocus. Sipping on that shit that I prefer to call my potion. Then I sit back and I let my thoughts soak in. Baby, I'm a player, you thought I was joking. Really stay committed, I usually just keep it moving. Now they crying and boo-hooing, but baby, you knew the deal when we met. What you doing? On to this, put your self-owned shit. Now I put on for my city and the world that it comes with. Off to what niggas do often. Oftenly hated on, I tell them to get off it. No space, nigga, the chick's all on it. And she look good with her clothes on, better when she off it. All on her, then I'm off to the next chick. Tell her she the best, like I tell all the rest. Shit. Sorry.
What's going on, guys? It's the UK Queen of R&B, aka Miss Ryan Solo here, and you're listening to my brother, international DJ Tommy Lee. You know what to do. Turn your speakers up.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Shorty, what you want? Shorty, what you need? My run game, we ain't never leave. Counting up this money, we ain't never sleep. You got V12, I got 12 V's. Got bottles, got my. I'm all the way up. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. For my with Bentley coupes and Rolexes. Kicked the bitch out the room and gave her no breakfast. Had to stash the jewels, these just so reckless. Keep my on cruise, I'm talking naughty uptown, showing off for new things. Couldn't take it all, so I gave her change. She called me top shotter, yeah, I keep a few tings. Champion sound, yeah, I got a few rings, and I'm all the way up. And you can stay up. And if you ask anybody where I live, they point to the hills and say, go all the way up. Go all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way
Can't lit it up. Pop. I hit him up. I'm talking color money. Purple yin and blue germ. I got brown lira. I ain't talking about Ross. I'm that on Viagra. That means I'm all the way up. And you can stay up. P.O. say I can't get high. Hopped in the helicopter, Uber and said, go all the way up. Go all the way up.
I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. What you want, shorty?
Heels in love. Right in front of you, ain't gotta look no more, baby. Head over heels in love. Right in front of you, ain't gotta look no more, baby. Head over heels in love. Right in front of you, ain't gotta look no more, baby. I wanna build this love. And everything you own, you ain't gotta ask for. You got me boot up, boot up, boot up, boot up. Tell you from the jump, I don't wanna choose you. Got me boot up, boot up, boot up, boot up. Grab me by the waist, baby, pull me closer. Don't wanna ever get over you until I find something new that get me high like you do.
The remix king.
Yeah. Ooh, don't wanna ever get over you until I find something new that get me high like you do. Listen to my heart go bada, boot up, biggie da, boot up, hear my heart go bada, boot up, biggie da, it just won't stop, it go bada, boot up, biggie da, boot up, hear my heart go bada, boot up, biggie da, it just won't stop, it go feelings, so deep in my feelings, no this ain't really like me, can't control my anxiety.
Dance on straight face, you remember?
Feeling like I'm touching the ceiling. When I'm with you, I can't breathe. Boy, you do something to me. Ooh, don't ever get over you until I find something new that get me high like you do. Yeah. Ooh, don't ever get over you until I find something new that get me high like you do. Listen to my heart go bada, boot up, biggie da, boot up, hear my heart go bada, boot up, biggie da.
baby. Oh boy. What y'all know about a supermodel? Fresh out of Elle magazine. Buy her own bottles. Look, pimp juice, I keep it running. Bad than a mother. I need a bad girl. Baby, if you're a bad girl. Players, when you see me, act like you know me. I keep $1 worth of dimes. No pimping ain't easy. For all my chicks in the club, who knows how to cut a rug? If you're a bad girl, get at me, bad girl. Work me, baby, shaking it the way I like. I'm ready to be bad. I need a bad girl. Say yeah, get at me, bad girl. What sexy ladies coming on with me tonight? I'm ready to be bad. I need a bad girl. So bad, baby, get at me, bad girl. Now I've seen a lot of bras, you know, all on one accord. Everyone look the same, but take a look at my dame, my dame. Show she take that hypnotic or Alizé. There ain't much more I can say, but I need a bad girl. Bad girl. Yeah. If you're a bad girl. Got one thigh on the bar now. Chick need a drink on the floor now. Look at them bad girls moving it, making faces while they doing it. I wanna take one to the restroom. So close, I'm smelling like your perfume. If you're a bad girl, get at me.
The sex, I probably go to jail for Patti LaBelle. Ooh, Regina Belle, she probably do me swell. Jasmine Guy was fly, Mariah Carey's kinda scary. Wait a minute, what about my honey Mary? Them jeans, they fitting like a glove. I had a crush on you since real love, huh? Hold your horses, I'ma show you who the boss of intercourse is. Sex, I'm taking no losses. Even groups like SWV and TLC can't see B.I.G. with telepathy. The recipe, a picture hardcore with the pimpin' ain't easy, but it sure is fun. When I bust them one by one. So what's the 411, hun? Dreams of it all believe. I'm just playing what I'm saying.
Dreams of one of these little rappers. I'm just playing. I'm playing.
Against the clock I race, got no time to waste, I'm already late, I got a marathoner's pace. Went from addict to a workaholic, word to Dr. Dre and that first marijuana tape. Guess I got a chronic case, and I ain't just blowing smoke, unless it's in your mama's face. I know this time Paul and Dre, they won't tell me what not to say. And know me in my party days have all pretty much parted ways. You swear to God I forgot them to got it made, not afraid. One last time for Charlemagne. If my response is late, it's just how long it takes to hit my fucking radar. I'm so far away. These rappers are like Hunger Games. 1 minute they're mocking Jay, next minute they get their stuff from Migos, so they copy Drake. Maybe I just don't know when to turn around and walk away. But all the hate, I call it walk on Watergate. I've had as much as I can tolerate. I'm sick and tired of waiting. I done lost my patience. I can take all of you motherfuckers on it once. You want it shady? You got it. Got it.
Follow my face. Yeah. Don't follow my face. Don't follow my face. Don't follow my face. Don't follow my face.
Somebody tell Button before I snap, he better fasten it or have his body bag and zip. The closest thing he's had to hit to smack him. And don't make me have to give it back to academics. Say this shit is trash again. I'll have you twisted like you had it when you thought you had me. Slipping at the telly even when I'm getting here. You'll never catch me with a thought. Lacking with it, he ain't spitting like this on his last. You better go back and listen, you know me better. Thinking I'll slow a let up, call it trap, cause it's a total setup. Hoping that you rappers fall in that. Dre said hold your head up. Kathy Griffin stacking ammunition, slap the clip and cock it back on competition. This is how I shot ahead. Gabby Gifford, my attack is vicious. Jack the Ripper back in business. Tyler create nothing. I see why you called yourself a filthy bitch. It's not just cause you lack attention, it's because you worship the 12 bones. You're sacrilegious. If you're gonna critique.
This is Peter Wang, yeah, and you're listening to the international DJ Tommy.
Yo, it's your boy Peter Guns. You already know what it is. You tune in to Violator Radio. I am your host, the one and only PG, a.k.a. Arnold Swollenpecker. I'm out of here.
I'm so Afro-American, brother from a jungle that'll black out. Amex with it, so like my bars never max out. Won't stop, 777 till that tracks. Represent them on the ground when you passed out. Had a dream like the king one day, like black and white was the theme. Till the scene got gray, we were separated by cream. Seemed like green on race, so now a house up on hill is how I need my space. As I sit back, relax, and decipher with the presidents, discussing presidency, flipping presidents for preference. Obama on the beat, but it's Reagan on the block, moving bushes for the bill. Got Monica on my top. Oh, politician for abolition to being broke. Harriet, I found a road and coming back for every broke. For this George got a line up at the poll. Shorty, Washington tongue, she saying I gotta vote me. I'm just a citizen resisting arrest. They try and take away my free like 106 on the bet. That executive branch tree got me balancing checks. I need that when I leave is when I blossom the best. Yeah. My cabinet all agree. We try and live life, they want under their feet. Thought America unite, they try and take it for keeps. Got this rhyme in my mid, Republican in my speech. He saw us dreaming, he been looking for some years. Always had a low bars, he was looking for the cheers. Started pushing blood and tears, pushing blood and tears. He was spitting for some hairs, had a gift he wanted to share. Had the picture for some gear, wasn't him but he was there. Tired of sitting on his, started flipping up the chairs. Mommy used to struggle, daddy never was he there. Was a man before a boy, Benji button through the years. School was nothing in this care, nothing in this care. Only effort to afford, having nothing wasn't fair.
Switch your sex, right your death wish for stepping incorrect. Nigga, welcome to the Wild Wild West. Queen sitters on deck like you pitching against the Mets. I'm from the hearse, get this work. Who the best? I eat them first. These other MCs be dessert. Go put a selfie on the shirt. You think you royal with your team full of peasants. You think you loyal to your freedom is threatened. It ain't no question. Check the track record, Usain Bolt. Never lack for a second. Niggas who hate most be close to you, that's a fact. And the only thing I fear is a rap. So I'm throwing on my gear with the Mac. It's pretty clear you a act, but you ain't bout that action. Louis rag on my face, it is not for fashion. That's my only option when I don't know where my mask is. I run down on options like my quarterback don't pass shit. So don't be fucking up the play. Most these rappers don't belong in the field. Keep the weapon concealed. Sleep with one eye open when the feds.
To all the killers,
stay focused, feed your family meals. Book the nigga one to all the killers. Left the fan in Forest Hills, took the hammer and pills, fled the scene like a civilian. Shit to all the killers. He thought he could reach $1 million and he'll chill with it, but really ain't no ceiling when you feeling lit, adrenaline rushing. What was once for us children, he put the feeling in them. Now he think no man could touch him. To all the killers and the $100 billers. To all the killers and the $100. 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 To all the killers and the $100 billers. For real, niggas who ain't got no feelings. Check it out now. I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge murderers. The mob comes equipped for warfare. Beware of my crime family who got enough shots to share for all those who wanna profile and pose. Rock you in your face, stab your brain with your nose bone. You all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for theyself in his land, we be gunning. And keep them shook crews running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to. I can see it inside your face, you're in the wrong place. Cowards like you just get their whole body laced up with bullet holes and such. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. You can put your whole army against my team, and I guarantee you it'll be your very last time breathing. Your simple words just don't move me. You're minor, we major. You're all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. Your crew is featherweight. My gunshots will make you levitate. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Another nigga deceased, another story gets told. It ain't nothing really. And yo, done sparked the Philly, so I could get my mind off these yellow back niggas. While they still alive, I don't know. Go figure. Meanwhile, back in Queens, the realness and foundation. If I die, I couldn't choose a better location. When the slugs penetrate, you feel a burning sensation, getting closer to God in a tight situation now. Take these words home and think it through, or the next rhyme I write might be about you. Son, they shook, cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. They shook, cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. Living the life that
012. Break it down. Boy, good.
CAT scan when my builder fell down on the rat scan. People sold a super one a trip to the P now. While I settle off the shores of the Long Island. My father's clean, I mean my mind is clear when I transmit. I am the man of the family cause the pants fit. I want to let forensics prove that I commence groove with the thread from leader water hate. Wanna say salutation to the nation of the Nubians. We about to place it in that 3 feet of stew again. I got the frequency to shatter Mr. Jones' perm. I got a hail of other honeys cause it's short-term Cali and a scorn for the shotty in the jacket. For the brother, he's the nigga when he packs it. So get your butt out the sling. I start Muhammad floating. Nope, that means I'm deaf. So like the autograph and sign until the break.
Weigh the 18 mil, even still, sack a bag of troubles, make a single double, loop the coin and join the minimum wage. I had a plan if I was the man, I project, lay it low and leg mad cassettes. I uncondition my ways of the everyday sunset, waging my days to the one bet, cause your breaks, I have the capital cakes, weather mine, out of line, I reason to the early morning, freak the wake call, I get a tap on my shoulder, cause the days of the breaks be just about over, the arts of the six won't play my bag of chips, I got the sevens in my pocket somewhere. Reasons for the cheer or temperature here. I keep it to the rear and then I'm exploding. I be the fabulous, but see, unlike the G, I got the flea up in the name. Kinova been my cousin from the Peter Pipe. Unlike the others, latching on the wind, I caught the fame. Pass the task to ask me about the native tongue again. My friend, I tell you, Jungle Brothers on the run. I'm shaking hands with many devils in the industry. Believe the genesis, like Phil, what stills me that I'm deaf. Like the autograph, I sign until the break.
Violators Unlimited apparel. We got authentic snapback baseball hats and knit hats, t-shirts, baseball tees, jerseys, thermals, pullover hoodies, and more. Dozens of styles and colors to choose from. We got your size, small to 6XL for men and women. Shop with us online at Violators Unlimited Biz. For more info, call 917-327-4600 or go to Violators Unlimited Apparel at gmail.com.
Oh, yeah. Is everybody ready? Well, all right. Hey, left, right, left. What we're going to do right here is we're going to clean up this community, you hear? Here we go.
I'll be the trooper, the 40 below trooper. They got no juice unless you know Mr. Hooper. So clear my path, defending the rap for science and math. And if you don't know the half, I got a whole staff. They call them the violators. They live in the Bronx. Try to fuck around and you will get stormed. Up at Willie Burgers and I'm eating me a fat one. Niggas on the corner wanna know what's happening. Tripping on the down low, giving brothers pound low, breaking out all through the next borough. Jamming this jam in every Jeep. All up and down the neighborhood streets. Cops try to tell me turn my system down. I tell them shut up. You look like a clown in that suit. He tried to turn my speakers off. I started jetting off, jetting off, jetting off. Cause I be the trooper, the 40 below trooper. I be the trooper, the 40 below trooper. Try to step to me and you will get stomped. Black man coming and you're gonna get chomped. I be the trooper, the 40 below trooper. The trooper, the 40 below trooper. Scoop Mary Lou, took some love and I looped her. Rugged uptown heads, for the fat naughty dread. Some bump the rock, but I rhyme instead. I send the clowns to the back, the perpetrators to the back. I spark the fat flames and I cut no slack. A soldier on a mission, it ain't no missing. Drop a sucker quicker, be my first decision. Either take or get taken. No front, no flaking. Or you can wind up another burnt piece of bacon. Slide it to the side in my fat black ride. The club below is come, but I'll take this stride.
And my old friends couldn't keep up. I'm not throwing no shots, but I'ma show you my guns. I'ma take my chances, I ain't biting my tongue. I'ma scream it to the top of my lungs. If you ain't chasing your dreams, what the fuck are you doing? Tell me how is that fun? Tell me what keeps you going. I just wanna know that I'ma move on. In Detroit, cold as ever, why the fuck is it snowing? That's my city though, shorty think you cool with that gun. You a son of a you ain't tougher than none. I could never be a bench woman. Want beef, I'll be George Foreman, Diane's dancing, getting better at performing. I be working on my vocals all night, all morning. No snoring, I want it, I warned you, I earned it back when they were cracking jokes and I ain't think it was funny. Old friends are turning to strangers. Ex-lovers mad that I'm famous. They see the picture I painted. I've been going through changes. I prayed to God and I made it. Nobody did me no favors. I'm sorry if you can't take it. I've been going through changes. Ever since I was young, knew I was the one. Dave's a new wave, I'm just soaking it in. Funny how they said that they wanted back then. Once I got it, a lot of start disappearing. How you carry yourself, how you speak within. Anything negative just ain't part of my plan. God chose me, and I be goddamn if I let another soul try to will me in. If it was meant to be, you would be right here. New phone, who this? Ain't heard from you in years. And they can never call me selfish, gave chances after chances. Mama knows best, mama said they all jealous. And I ain't gonna lie, that is scary when the people that you love don't wanna see you flourish. Don't wanna see you eat, they wanna take your part. Don't wanna see you different, they wanna see you normal. I just want my broke free man like Morgan. I'm blessed and I struggle, you don't know my story. Yeah, and soon I'll be married, hope to see you and your children at my wedding, my baby. Old friends are turning to strangers. Ex-lovers mad that I'm famous. They see the picture I painted. I've been going through changes. I prayed to God and I made it. Nobody did me no favors. I'm sorry if you can't take it. I've been going through changes.
Exclusively. Harry,
we on that Ric Flair shit today.
How you say that exclusively in Spanish?
Exclusivo.
Word up, Tommy Lee in the building doing exclusive stuff.
Venga.
Word up, we hit you with a half an hour of this.
All I could do is just shake my damn head.
Word. I ain't even gonna ask him how many records he done played. God damn it,
he was
Tommy,
over there murdering it.
Word up.
Thank you.
How you say his name backwards?
Il Mat J.D. Lainashni.
Woo! That's Tommy Lee.
That's DJ International DJ Tommy Lee.
You gotta record that so I can take that on the road with me. I am Asia.
And when you go over to Saudi Arabia and all that,
They're gonna say, "Oh,
like,
that's my man." Word up. The Chinese people like, "Also."
Everybody be buying one to you.
Word up, your happy Saturdays, everyone.
Yeah. Sábado feliz.
Word up. We back in the building. Once again at DITC.
DITC in the building.
Word up.
Shout out
Take
to
it
our
in the
boy
plates.
Show.
Show.
Business. Yeah.
Word up. Once again, like always, happy anniversary to our boy.
The Red
Alert.
Oh, he rocked out last
The
night.
Red
Alert. He was in front of like 1 million people.
You saw that, right?
Oh yeah, he was murdering it.
He was in front of like a
He
million people.
He opened up for George
Clinton.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's right.
Ooh, do that again.
That bum opened up for George Clinton.
They about the same age, right?
No, I think Red is older.
Word up.
He ain't nothing but
Take
a
note
bum.
who said
Big
that.
shout out. He's celebrating all that. And this is his birthday month, too. So you know he's going to get busy. You know he's going to get busy. He got a lot of things going on.
Yeah. October, he's celebrating anniversaries. November, he's celebrating his birthday.
Word,
Right.
he's a Thanksgiving baby.
Yeah.
Word, he keeps thanking and giving.
Well, you already know what's coming up.
Word up.
M15.
That's right. See us there the day before
You
Thanksgiving.
already know. I think that
Be
day
in the
is
building.
the 21st.
Word
Is
up.
it the 21st?
Yeah,
21st.
That Wednesday.
We got
It's
something
always
going
that
on.
Wednesday,
I'm
yeah.
not missing this one.
We got something going on the 15th, the 21st, this whole month. Just go on his page, the coolest legend.
Well,
Yeah,
BLS
that's
got
it.
something
This
for him
month,
too,
too.
though, right?
Your BLS had something from last week.
They was just talking
Yeah.
about
25th.
him when before we got out the car.
Okay. But I thought something on the 15th with BLS. I'm not sure. Mix Match hit me up.
Yeah, there's something on the 15th.
And
Oh,
SOBs.
SOB. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
something he's
yeah.
doing SOBs.
Yeah, that's what he's doing SOB.
Because that bum is going to be there, our nephew.
Yeah.
Mix
Nice.
Mash.
Mix
DJ
Mash.
Mix Mash going to be at
November to
SOBs.
Redtober.
No, Red Vimber.
Oh,
Red Vember
Vember.
and Redtober.
Well, he can take both.
He could take both because he was rocking
That's
since
right.
since October. So
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I
So what up?
guess we better
Yo,
start
you know,
it up, huh?
before you start up, let me tell you something. On last
happened?
week,
What you
Jeff
did?
Fox called me, right?
What'd he say?
He said, yo, y'all be rocking it up there. That is a free, off the hands, fun live show. And I'm in the store, and I'm trying to do this clothes business, and I see my phone ring. I said, oh, shit, this is Jeff Fox. And I put him on speaker, and he said, he started laughing. He said, yo, your show is dynamite. I was like, word? Yo, coming from you, you're a legend in the business, and saying that we are doing a good show.
Yeah.
So I want to applaud our brothers that's up in here.
Thank you,
That
thank
we
you.
be doing our thing. Tommy be doing his thing. Thank you, Jeff Fox. Thank you, Fred Bugs.
Yeah.
I just like how
inspiration.
he said it so casual. So Jeff Fox called me. I'm like, really? Like, he said it so casual. Like Jeff Fox.
He's in my Rolodex.
Yeah,
He's in my Rolodex, right?
Well, you
right.
gotta realize Jeff Fox has been around with us since
30
almost
years.
day one, too.
Yo,
30 years.
from Red. With Red.
Jeff Fox, the Fox that
The
rocks.
Rocks
That's
the
right.
Rocks.
Word up.
Shout out to
That's
Big
right.
shout to Fox,
He used
Fred
to-
Bugs.
I forgot that two-door. What he had?
Mr.
A
Tate.
Trans Am or something? What he had?
Oh, we talking
Yeah,
80
yeah.
Trans Ams.
The big bird in front.
Something he
A
had.
Firebird.
Firebird. They like the same.
They
Yeah,
like the
something
same.
he had. Two-door.
Two-door, back in the days.
Always jetting back and forth.
Word up with his Jerry curls. Him and Hans definitely.
I was about to ask, did he have Jerry curls? Because if you got a Firebird and you black, you got Jerry curls. Yo.
Word up. He
And
came
you know it had to be
Juice
burgundy.
dripping out the window.
Burgundy with mag wheels.
out the T-top.
With the T-top.
T-top.
I can't fit nobody in the back seat because the T, that part of the
That's
top
right,
is in the
that's
back.
right there.
Word up.
Plus the
Uh-oh,
wood box
uh-oh.
with the speakers.
Reset.
Remember?
Oh,
Put the
yeah,
seats down
yeah.
so
Put the
nobody can
seats
sit
down.
back there.
Exactly.
I thought I had to reset Harry.
His button is stuck. His button got stuck.
Talk fast.
But since he said that we are the best show, tell him what show we at.
Oh, yeah.
Or who you are.
Well, who am I? Oh, my name is Daryl, a.k.a. Sneaky D, a.k.a. the light-skinned wonder of the world, a.k.a.
Word up.
AKA just rolled out of bed.
What up, what up? This is your boy right next to you, my brother. Sometimes they call me this. Sometimes they call me that. But my name is Chris Ali, and I am.
And he always go to bat.
Oh! And right next to me, the cat's on fire.
I am the international DJ Tommy Lee, a.k.a. Bobby Boucher, a.k.a. You Can Do It.
If you come back, who are you?
It's me. It's
Mario.
Well, it's Super Dave, a.k.a. OG, a.k.a. What's the number, a.k.a. Detective Inspector Silver Fox, the smooth operator, cuz. Thank you once, twice, 2 times, 3 times.
Silver Fox for real.
Sábado feliz.
Sábado feliz.
Hey, it's your boy Hero, a.k.a. Hero Manson. A.k.a. ¿Cuál es el número? A.k.a. Jimi Hendrix. A.k.a. Ricky Williams. Your favorite Puerto Rican.
Toma.
Where the hell Ricky Williams came from?
You know about Ricky Williams, right?
I was like, Ricky Williams.
He gave up his contract just
Because the weed. Yo, that's... You throw me off because every week you got something different, so I don't know when to drop it. But I appreciate that, though. I appreciate that.
We always something. All the weed heads.
Hey, yo, y'all talk. I want to try my new Violator jacket on.
Well, we gotta tell people where we are anyway and how to come see us.
Tell them that.
So we are on the Violators Unlimited TV radio show. Yes, that's right, TV and radio, because we are fly like that.
Word up.
Yep, and we right now on IXS Radio. That's www.iaxisradio.com. Log in and tune in because we are live right now. Not now.
Right now.
Yeah, I just got out of bed.
See what happened?
Clear your throat.
I need some water.
Let me clear
my throat.
So also, if you know, for some reason, if you're on the move and you can't sit down and watch these handsome brothers here, you got to go to the TuneIn app and you go to Free Agent Radio and go to FREEAGENT RADIO. Shout out to our brother DJ Cam. And our other brother, Stephen Craig, the man with 2 first names.
Do you think his parents did that on purpose?
Huh?
Well, he didn't have a choice, right?
Yeah,
he didn't have a choice.
He didn't have a choice, right?
Yeah. I think they had a lot of uncles that they liked.
His last name
Stephen
is
and Craig.
Stephen and Craig.
And then we know we official because we gotta be called. If you want to call us and check us out.
What's the number? What is the number?
I had that jetting.
347-708-0216. 347-708-0216.
In Espanol.
347-708-0216.
Uno más, por favor.
347-708-0216. Llámenos ahora.
Gracias. And there's something else you got to say, Dave?
Yes. Yeah. Just. You are listening to the sounds and the sights of the Violators Unlimited variety show. And we are official tissue. We are on WIAXDB in the Bronx.
Yeah, in Espanol.
Tú lo estás viendo a los otros y escuchando on WIAXDB. WIAX, the Bronx.
Yeah. Woo! All right, so we official. And we got some guests coming, right, Ami?
We're original hip hop.
We got some hip hop heads coming up in here.
We ain't gonna say old school because we learned last week we golden school.
Golden
school.
Gold to the gold.
We golden school, and we got
man.
some original golden school people coming up in here.
So after gold is platinum. So what's next?
That's what's next for them.
Oh,
because they're gonna be talking about their projects that they got coming up. stuff that they used to do back in the days.
Yeah.
We got some spice.
We got some spice.
We got some Jimmy.
We got some curry.
And curry. Jimmy Spice Curry coming up here and talk about.
We got the Lord Yoda X in the building.
We're down with the Crash Crew.
All day, yes. Get ready because they going to give y'all some knowledge.
Word up.
Know the ledge like our boy Rakim say.
We talking about digging in the crates.
Always.
While y'all bringing that up, I just dig up some stuff, so I'm excited. Yeah.
All right, so you know what? While you drop the stuff that you digged up, we're going to bring our guests in.
Right.
And then we're going to get it popping.
Let's go pay some bills, Tommy.
We'll be right back.
Radio. Crash is rocking on your radio. Sounds so good, your hands will start clapping. And when we finish rocking at the show, we'll be rocking on the radio. We go by the name of the Mighty Crash. And we got a melody that's a sure enough smash. This here is going down with a great big splash. Cause we're pulling all the tricks from out the stash. Reggie Ray, Bistro, G-Man, Shooby, and a brother by the name of E.K. Mike C. And don't you ever in your mind forget the fantasy. Cause he's the whole of the lot. DJ Down C. We're rocking you down with a musical wave. Oh, while the rhythm makes you all become beat slave. It makes you follow and toe to the musical flow. As we begin to rock you on the radio. Now that we got your attention, there's something that we should mention. There's something that you all should know. Reggie Ray's rocking on the radio. Now we see the phone call from a reliable source, but he was talking too fast and I got lost. I asked him to explain what he was talking about. My man was too excited, he began to shout. I finally figured out what homeboy was saying. You never guess what the radio's playing. I turned my stereo on, and what do you know? Reggie Reg was rocking on your radio. Bistro is rocking on the radio. I have powers that are only mine. I can make a blind man walk a straight line. I dated queens, I beat up kings. I had 20 gold chains and 5 gold rings. I stole the throne, I wore the crown. I can even bench press 300 pounds. His name is Bistro, you can call him a pro. Plus I'll be rocking on the radio. Mike C is rocking on the radio. Break down if you want it, you got 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 it. But you got to come get it. If you really wanna rock and really wanna sway, then here's your break down. If you want it, you got it, you break down. If you want it, you got it, you got it. Break down. If you want it, you got 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 it. But you break down. If you want it, you got 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 it. But you got to come get it. If you really wanna rock and really wanna sway, then here's your day. I got to break down, down, down. I really got to break down. Party people, I'm gonna need a little help for the 1 to 5 countdown. Are you ready? Break it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break down. I really got to break down. I know I understand partying based on strolling, pulling through the party scene. What I mean is that there's always a way to make a party okay. Today we gonna make this party sway. Wanna truly represent the party content. I can't give up because I'm so hell-bent. I want the one for all for one phrase to be recited as an anthem at every party. Le rock, le rock, le rock. I got the breakdown. I really got the breakdown.
Yeah, we back.
We back.
in the
Happy
building.
Saturday.
We
What
back,
it do?
y'all.
What it do? Yo, listen, real quick. Yo, Shice, we wasn't ignoring you, but we just started. So call us back. Because
Yeah.
I know you're excited to talk to our people that's on the guest here. So call us back in a minute, and we're going to introduce our guest. Our guest can introduce themselves, right? D? What you feel about it?
Nah.
What you think about it?
I'm just gonna say their names.
You gonna say their
right?
name?
I'm just gonna say their names, and they just gonna do what they do.
Do what they do?
They gonna do what they do.
Because they know how to rock a mic sometimes,
I
right?
think they know how to rock
they can
couple
do that a
mics.
little something
I
like
think they
that.
can do
I
that,
think
They know
can.
mics. They know turntables. They got a couple things going on.
Word up. They know producing and movies and all that other good stuff.
All that stuff.
They know about hip hop.
Yeah, I think they have a lot of knowledge in hip hop.
Word up.
They are both veterans in the game.
Word up.
Who are they, D? Who are they?
You want to know who they are?
The anticipation.
We got the Lord Yoda X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing, people? Thank you.
They can see you wave too, bro.
If you haven't seen on the camera,
They can
He
see
did
you
it all.
he did the Miss America joint right there.
Yeah. And right next to him, we have Jimmy Spicer.
Yeah, I am Jimmy Spice Curry.
That's
People
right.
confuse us.
Oh yeah, he want the curry in
You
it.
want
My
the curry
bad.
in. Listen,
Put that curry.
don't put that curry in it, buddy.
Yeah.
Let me do it again.
Yeah,
You want me to do it again?
Yeah, you say yeah.
No, I'm gonna do. You said yeah already. Too late. All right. So right next to him, we got Jimmy Spice Curry in the building.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
All the Caribbean massive. Now we can show love.
Now,
Yes.
massive.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Oh man, well first of all, happy Hip Hop History Month to everybody.
That
here.
is
Yes.
Sure.
Thank you.
Same to you. Family. It's
Thank
always
you.
good to be in the building with you guys, man.
Oh man.
You know how we do, man.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go back, anyway.
We always appreciate y'all coming through for real.
Man,
man.
Like I said, man, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here. A lot of things coming down. Brother Spice, myself, we got this Mike and Dave Harlem True Hip Hop History movie coming out about Mixmaster Mike and Disco Dave. We'll be telling the story of the Crash Crew, the Boogie Boys, and Rob Bass, Positive K, and all these cats that came through that camp. And the story of Harlem hip hop from like 77 to 86.
Wow.
And it's like a forgotten piece of history. Mike and Dave, people don't really talk about them like that.
Right.
Of course, we got history in the Bronx too, from Van Silk to Disco King Mario. Richard T brought us up to the T Connect,
Yep.
so, and then of course, with me, Gene and them at Ecstasy Garage. So,
Right.
It's not like, they were any strangers. So, it's a lot of history going on there.
And so the fact that the fact that you're doing this because, like you said, these are the people that's unsung.
Absolutely.
That never got the light, and behind Bambaataa, DJ Red Alert, Jazzy J, Kool Herc, but these other DJs that was like Mario that was hitting the streets hard. Rest in peace, and to a lot of these brothers that didn't get the knowledge of what they did, even to Jimmy, doing what he did back in the days. Until now, people are like, "Who's Jimmy? Who's Jimmy?" Like not Jabrowski, but who's Jimmy? you know what I mean. So that you guys are putting that out on a documentary. That's a documentary, right?
Yes, sir.
That you're putting that out as a documentary. Let everybody know that Harlem definitely had a beat in the hip hop because a lot of people don't understand that Red wasn't from the Bronx.
From Harlem.
Red's from Harlem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that Mike sees from Harlem. And all these cats. Kumo D is from Harlem.
Yeah.
Crash Crew's from Harlem. So a lot of people don't give them the homage how Harlem was so much invested in the hip hop music. And I'm glad that you guys are doing this for the documentary that you're doing.
Well, it's about it was time. It was time, and you see all these like you said, the unsungs, and you read all these books, and you hear the history, and you don't never hear about a Mike and Dave, a Disco 4. At Disco 4, if it wasn't for Disco 4 and Crash Crew playing the first game, there's no EBC, there's no Rucker.
Right.
So there's a lot of history there. A lot of stuff that people don't know. Like before Rucker, those games were played at Mount Morris Park.
Right.
That's what they call it now, Marcus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey.
Mount Morris. Well,
for us.
True names, you know what I mean?
The people that remember the other name.
With
the original name.
basketball court where the pool's at.
Right.
The little bell tower thing.
Right.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Yes, sir.
Cause you talked about it was them before Rucker. What made them think? Can you explain what made them come together and do that basketball thing and bring people together? Can you explain some of that to them?
All right. I'm gonna give it to you the short, unabridged version.
Yeah.
You gotta go check out. In other words, you gotta go check out the movie.
He don't give you too much.
The part that's not in the movie.
We was in Randy's place, doing the party. One of the spots that we did, Disco 4, Crash Crew. You know how it is.
Right.
Everybody sitting around talking junk. Y'all cats can't ball. Y'all can't do this. Whatever. All right, so we can't ball. Bring it to the court. We'll see y'all Sunday. We ain't got no show. Everybody does their thing Friday and Saturday.
Right.
Sunday we go out. We play ball with them cats. They waxed us, but they brought in ringers. They had cats that was on their way to college with scholarships. And, Walter Berry and Ed Pickney.
Ron Strickland.
I mean? Like 10-foot tall dudes.
Right, yeah.
And here we are. We just got the MCs, so it was, the waxing was honest.
The waxing was honest.
It was an honest wax.
I never had honest waxing.
It wasn't honest.
It was one-sided.
Let's just put it this way. There was no choice in that one.
Right.
So we said, all right, we're going to do it next week. We said we're going to come back and do it again. So we bought our ringers, So it wound up being the little pro-am type thing, the MCs and kids that was going to college. And that's how it started. Then the next thing you know, Treacherous had a team, Sugar Hill had a team, and everybody had teams. So we just had a little tournament. Magic got wind of what was going on and announced it on his show. So next thing you know, it's like 2,000 kids in the park. And then Mike and Dave, we brought the equipment down, had the music in the park. Dow C, DJing, rest in peace, and the rest is history. That's how it started.
So Mike and Dave, I used to see them on flyers all the time. But I saw them as like promoters, it seemed like, because their names was always at the top. So they was DJs, but they was like promoters too, though, right?
Well,
that's what I remember. I might be a little younger than you, but I remember seeing.
A lot younger.
I might be. But I remember. No, that's them. But I just remember seeing Mike and Dave on records, and Mike and Dave, and I never like knew who exactly they were, but I knew their name was synonymous of hip hop. So
they were promoters. That was one career.
Right.
Record label owners, second career.
Right.
Managers, third career.
Right.
So they were, like you said, they were at the top of all those flyers because they put it together. They would have Crash Crew and Treacherous 3.
Yeah.
Cold Crush, Fantastic, you name it. AJ and Busy B was like on 90% of the Mike and Dave shows. You had Magnificent Seven, Rayvon and Johnny Wall and them cats.
Wow.
And they were also doing event production.
They
were marketing, event production. They were doing before the internet that we have. The government had it. Things that many of us today still find difficult to do. So they got big props. I came a lot after Yoda. I came in '83, and I got a deal with Sugar Hill Records. And I'm Jimmy Spice Curry, so I've been like a ghost in the industry. I've worked with Lenny Kravitz, of course, Sugar Hill Records, Reggie Reg from Crash Crew, Mike C, Iran Barkley, of course, Yoda, Debbie Ferguson, Olympic gold medalist. And what happened was Yoda came to me and said, Spice, I got a project. And initially I didn't get it because...
Into the mic.
Yeah, initially I didn't get it. It was... I just didn't see the vision at that juncture. And then he said, yo, man, you got to check it out. And eventually, it took a few times, some macaroni and cheese at Jacob's.
Big
like,
shout out to Jacob's.
You know how we do. Got it now. Yeah,
Did you give him some curry chicken along with it?
I was stretching it out for free food. I'm a skinny dude. But I got it finally.
But we like to eat.
Yeah. We got to eat.
And Spice, he's a little bit, he's talking like he didn't do anything, but he's had the first Bahamian movie, Filthy Rich Gangsters, and not one
first
of the
Bahamian
rapper.
They still don't show me no love because I'm political, but I did my thing. And being political comes with its. They'll keep you underground and make calls if you speak out. I think that's what happened. But Yoda came along and said, "Yo, man, this is the one." So macaroni and cheese later, and we do it.
Macaroni and cheese later. Well, on this show, you can speak however you want, whatever you want, say whatever you want. So don't be shy.
You sure?
I'm
move
positive.
in.
Don't
Yes, sir.
move in.
Yes, sir.
You say what you want right now, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Strap
So
in.
Jimmy, how many?
Be a bumpy ride.
Yep.
So how many songs you think you produce? Because I know like 2 songs that people just remade and like the new generation heard your music.
A lot of there is Jimmy Spicer stuff, and there's Jimmy Spice Curry stuff. My name is actually Curry, and so I ran track and field in high school and got some accolades, and they used to say Spice, 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 and so I connected it. Jimmy Spicer and I, we're both handsome men, of course, and intelligent. I think I might have him by an inch. I don't know, but yeah, I personally, excluding his stuff, which is his stuff, I have about 2,000 songs in the copyright office, most of which artists have done without paying me,
Really?
giving me credit, man. No, it's an exaggeration, but I've lost about 100 songs to a lot of artists. And so I've been the ghost, one of the ghosts in the industry. You know how Puffy took records for what, 3-4 years? I did it on the industry for 35 years until
We're going to go look for them.
yeah.
We're going to get that
did
money
one
back.
with Awesome 2, Teddy Ted, Special K. Patrick Adams was the engineer. Larry Joseph, I don't know if any of you know Larry Joseph. He co-produced. And right now, a few nice things happening with some big artists. So doing it.
But I know that you had a lot of inspirations. You want to name a couple of them?
Yeah, MLK from the political landscape.
Yeah, listen.
Bob Marley, Nat Turner, Bruce Lee, because I dabble in the arts, kung fu and karate.
So
just a little something.
He gonna look for that money. He gonna kick your ass.
Tell him. He got some checks for me now. All backs are straight, Harlem Goju.
All right.
We got to hook him up with Keith Thompson.
Yeah, right.
Keith Thompson here from overseas.
He does the martial arts, and he's
good.
into it that way too.
Yeah, I've worked with Grandmaster Sam McGee, Ron Van Cleef, and I. He did one of my movies. And Kushunda Lamar Thornton, you all may have heard of. He taught Wesley Snipes, One Day Me and Bone. And it's important to have martial arts, especially if you're skinny like me.
Is it
Dudes
like
him
with discipline, like a lot of discipline with the martial arts, right?
Yeah, I think
hear it's a lot of
as black and
concentration.
Latino, what they call Latino, which is Spanish, rape the black folks, Taino. But you have to have something to fall back on. And I think, like, dealing with him, it has come in handy because it teaches me patience. So when he runs his, oh man, what? I'm like, come on, guy. And then I put a pressure point on him, and he's like, okay.
Or you do the Spock on him?
Yeah.
You do the Spock. So listen, we're gonna come back to you guys like in a quick break because it's at the top of the hour. We're gonna come right back with you guys in a minute, and we're gonna talk about Jimmy Spicer Curry.
That's right.
With his Vulcan grip.
Right. And then also I want to know what made you be inspired about Alfred Hitchcock.
No, but we're gonna come back to that.
So we're gonna come back to
the
that
Alfred
after
Hitchcock
the break.
because that's some dope stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Word up. He
So
probably
we're
got
gonna
some,
come back though, right?
He gonna have
Tommy?
some black
Go to
movies
me.
coming up. Some Spark.
Tommy, we coming back?
Yes.
He gonna have some Spark movies
After
coming up.
that,
Pay some bills, Tommy.
Unlimited Radio.
The bubble bunch, the bubble bunch, rocking to the beat. The bubble bunch, the bubble bunch, rocking to the beat.
Well, once upon a time there lived a couple as bad as they could be. So what they did was get together and started a family tree. Well, year by year the tree did grow. They might have been fat, but they wasn't slow. And now they're known as the Bubble Bunch. And if they wasn't eating dinner, they was eating lunch. The Bubble Bunch,
the Bubble Bunch, the Bubble Bunch, the Bubble Bunch, the Bubble Bunch, rocking to the beat. The Bubble Bunch, 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 rocking to the beat.
dig it. Well, one day as they ate their lunch, the disco bug with the Bubble Bunch. I heard one bubble to another bubble say, I've been bitten before, but never this way. So later that night they all guy dressed. The Bubble Bunch put on the Sunday best, and 3 of them decided to go with Super Rhymes rock the disco. Well, on my way to the jam, the rock the beat, I seen these people coming down the street, were looking like 6 at first to me. I turned out only to be 3. It was the Bubble Bunch.
The Bubble Bunch. The Bubble Bunch. The Bubble Bunch. The Bubble Bunch. Rockin' to the beat. The Bubble Bunch. 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 Rockin' to the beat. The beat. The beat.
Radio.
Money puts your home on the range. Money puts the broker in the stock exchange. You make money on your 9 to 5 to earn your living so you survive. It takes money to pay your rent and to eat. Without money, you're hungry on the street. It takes money. Cash money, to the bill. So you steal some money, you go to jail, and then you turn around, need some of a bail. But then you need a dime to call your lawyer to plead innocent and say they never saw you. But before you, a lawyer, I'll get you free. He asks how will you pay his fee? Oh, but you have no money, you're in a jam. Your lawyer says to throw the man in the slam. It takes money. Cash money, to the bill. It takes money, that's right. Cash money, to the bill, to the B-I-double-L bill. Hill.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah.
We at the top of the hour.
Yeah. We back, y'all. Woo. Hey, yo, Tommy.
Yes.
Where's your shovel?
My shovel?
Yeah.
I don't, in the middle again, buddy.
Because you've been digging.
In the crates.
That's a good one. You got me.
He's like, huh? What are you talking about?
You know I'm slow, but that was a good one.
You been digging, bro.
Word up.
Yo, we back.
Where we back at?
Violators Unlimited TV radio show.
Word up.
Yeah, we just doing a little seat change real quick, little switcheroo. We doing what we do always.
Days in the middle.
Where he's at? In the
Days
middle.
in the middle.
Where he's at? In the middle.
Days in the middle.
Wait. I gotta take a page out of Jimmy Spice Curry's book.
The Bruce Lee movement.
He was like, what?
I say we all watch some karate movies Saturday mornings.
Hush, my son.
Hey, but I figure you make a lot of noise, they gonna run. Be like, this is crazy.
Just scream loud. Just scream loud.
Scream loud.
What was that movie theater that was on White Plains and 225th Street?
The Wakefield?
The Wakefield.
Yeah.
Coming out of the Wakefield. Coming out of the Wakefield, jumping over the fire hydrant, kicking.
Since we going back, y'all must talk about the Dover.
The Dover.
The deluxe that was on Tremont.
I got chased from the Dover.
Hold on.
Look.
I don't know nothing about that.
When it came to the karate movies, it was strictly 42nd Street.
Yeah,
Three
for $5.
$3 for $5. You couldn't be no better.
Hey, you know what I find what's so great about martial arts is that a lot of people that know it actually end up not fighting, and the people that don't know how to fight try to fight. It's amazing. You know, I'm serious. I run into situations and I just talk my way out. Like, nah, man, it's all good.
But at one point, going back to karate thing, I think once y'all got like licensed, I don't know what it was, licensed that you couldn't even touch someone if you had karate.
Well,
if you registered as a person, you couldn't even fight.
Black belt level, you're going to be definitely if you hurt someone. You know, so I've done kung fu, jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, four winds kung fu, various styles. But I've always been an underbelt, so I have an advantage because as an underbelt, I can, act. Even though I've defeated some grandmasters, I can act ignorant.
So what you're trying to say is you can beat people up in different various styles.
True, my friend.
Walk away.
But yo, D, you know what?
I better represent
we had another guest that snuck in on us.
Who?
Coming all the way from Long Island, right? I think Long Island.
Yeah.
Something like that.
What's the name of that crew?
Used to be coming and creeping in places and all that stuff.
Something concept.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something with an O or some. Original?
Original
concept.
We got T Money in the building.
T Money.
What up?
Is my mic working, Tom? Is my mic working? Look here, man. That's right. But see, I am a Bronx person now. I just want you to know because I moved to the Bronx many years ago.
Welcome home.
That's right. So, yo, I got to rep the Bronx, too. You know, Strong Island's always the home, but the Bronx got a special place in my heart.
That's what's up.
You know, Violator Radio, we in the building.
Did she bring you out here? Or you came on your own?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the wifey brought me out here. You already know. We lived in
You ain't had no choice.
We stay in the Bronx now, so it's the Bronx, you know, piece of the Bronx, you know what I mean?
All day.
All the family up here, too, so we deep up here.
Yeah, so, yo, welcome, man.
No doubt, man.
Glad you got here.
Yeah, I got here, man. It was crazy. I was outside, and, you know, it's the industrial park, so I was like, where the building? What we doing right now? You know?
That's why it's called digging in the crates.
That's
You
what
gotta-
we digging.
We can't be letting nobody know where we at.
That's right.
You
That's
gotta,
right.
yeah, you gotta really find us.
Yeah, no doubt. It's all good. We here. We family. You know what I mean?
day.
We family. We from the same. We from the same
Era.
beginnings era.
That's
So
right.
it's all good.
So we're gonna bring you in. What's going on? Tell us a little history about yourself.
Well, for those of you who don't know, I used to be in a group that they just mentioned called Original Concept. It's one of the 5 original groups Def Jam signed, along with the LL Cool J's and the Beastie Boys and the Tila Rocks and the and the whole 5 groups that Def Jam signed from the beginning. Original Concept was one of them. So then we went from there to Yo MTV Raps, myself, Ed Lover, Dr. Dre, and the fabulous Fab Five Freddy. Yeah. You know, we just did this the 30th anniversary at Barclays Center on June 1st. It was crazy. 18,000 packed into Barclays Center. It was sick. You know, we had all the artists there. It was crazy. 800,000 viewed it on MTV's live stream as well. So it was
800,000.
yeah, it was very popular. You know
So
what I mean?
people like y'all?
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, I think so, man. So we did our thing, man. So we're gonna from there we putting together a tour and you know we doing a lot of things.
Because that was my next question.
Yeah.
Like, y'all
Like
gotta take
MTV
this on the
Raps
road.
tour?
Yeah, we're gonna be putting it down. We putting it down right now. We
That's
working
big,
on it
man.
right
People
now.
miss that, man.
Yeah,
There's
man.
nothing like that era, man. That Yo MTV Rap Show.
Yeah,
you
no
know?
doubt, man. And we had a great time doing it, man. I mean, and I want to say thanks to everybody who came out to Barclays. The love was sick. We had a great time seeing everybody. I mean, if you weren't
faces that
if
you
you
haven't
weren't
seen in
there,
years.
if you weren't there, I mean, there was a lot of people that came, performed. Oh my God, I can't even think about it. DOS Effects performed. Nice and Smooth performed. Eric B and Rakim performed. Dougie performs. Dougie killed it, man. Dougie just destroyed it.
He's from Harlem.
Yeah, Harlem.
Yeah,
No doubt. Harlem in the building. Dougie Fresh. So it went really well, man. So we're trying to actually do the tour, and we're gonna do a stint in Vegas.
You know, and I was about to say that, not to cut you off, T. The fact that like certain people go across countries to do certain things, and MTV, Yo Raps could do that. They could touch down on Arizona and have a good turnout because of your publicity and y'all being out there with you, Ed and Dre. Always been crazy. Like the way it was like. To see y'all come on the show, it wasn't even about the music. It was about how y'all interact with each other.
You know, and we always, you know, we didn't want it just to be a music program. You know, we were kind of like the CNN of hip hop at the time. You know, we were ahead of the curve on things that were happening in our culture. You know what I mean? We know, and just keep it real. We supported our culture. We were part of the culture. We still are part of the culture. Let me be clear. And you know, it was a big time. I mean, and to piggyback off of what you were just saying. One day I was sitting there ready to shoot the show, right? Now this is when I knew the show was. I mean, I already knew the show had legs and it was doing its thing. But this one of the PAs came up to me and said, "Yo, we about to air Yo MTV Raps in Japan in about 15 minutes." I said, "What?" Said, "Yeah, you know, in Japan it's gonna be airing in Japan." I said, "Get out of here, get out." So now rap music in Japan, you know what I mean? Like, keep in mind, this is the 90s. I'm looking at, like, come on, you know what I mean?
But
it
those
was
cats
ridiculous.
out there know every song.
Every
they
song.
might not know it in English,
They
but
know
they know
everything.
every
Yeah,
song.
they know
But you know,
everything.
but you know what's
Wu-Tang
crazy?
Clan, Ichiban.
But you know what's crazy? You be in a studio, you be in a room like this, and you don't realize how long the arms reach with what you're saying.
Man.
You in a studio, like you go into the third floor, we in a room, and you only see the production or the producers and stuff like that. But once you go on them cable lines and how people used to run upstairs to watch MTV raps and video music box and stuff like that.
Yo,
you'd be surprised.
These kids constantly come up to me. Now, I mean, they're not kids anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? They and they talk to me about how they used to race home to watch the show. That's a whole nother story. Like MTV itself was I don't know. I don't want to get into a lot of controversy, but we'll talk about that another time. Right. But MTV made their business to put our show on twice a day. Because I don't think they really initially felt that the show was going to do really well. Right. Mm-hmm. So they said, they test marketed and they put the show on twice a day, and that's when the show took off crazy. Oh, thanks a lot for the water. You see, I'm sweating profusely. You know what I mean? Y'all must be cold in here, but yeah, real talk. It then it went real crazy. No, for real, I walked in here. I'm like, oh, I'm cool. And then when I sat down, I started sweating.
That's because
my man,
you
I'm
got the
not
lights
nervous.
on
What's
you
really
now,
going?
bro. Yeah,
you got the spotlight on you.
No, I'm.
You should be used to this.
I am used to it. But I'm not. It's not because I'm nervous, man. Y'all got the hot. Y'all got it 90 degrees in here, but it's all good. Y'all trying to get rid of the water. So that's what it is.
The water's expired, so we trying to.
I'm trying to get rid of all the water y'all bought.
You know, it has an expiration.
They got expiration date on
Yo,
these.
T, you do comedy work, man? You
No,
do comedy work?
I used to. Me and Ed used to do a lot of stuff, man.
Ed's a comedy by himself.
I did a lot of that stuff on the show. You know, I did like characters and stuff. I've always been a kind of a funny guy. But I never wanted to do stand-up because stand-up takes like different skill. You know, I could be in a movie, be funny. You know.
Oh,
but I
then you
don't
sit
know
right
about
next to the
stand-up.
man.
It's funny you talk about comedy, and as soon as you said it, I picture Ed doing the Ed Lover dance. You know, that when 900 number come on, and Ed do that thing. That's one of the main things you remember when you start talking about the show and the comedy, man.
You know the story behind that was Ed did that dance. I think we were on the road somewhere, and he started doing that dance. He was telling me how the origins of it. How it was part of his family, and like his uncle or somebody was doing the dance. I said you should do it on the show. Right, 900 number in the background, y'all. Peace out to my man DJ Mark, the 45 King.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, so he did it on the show one day, right, on a Wednesday. And I said, Ed, that went over well. Everybody loved it. You should do that every week. It'll be big for you. And he was like, word? You serious? I said, yeah, do it every week. Trust what I'm telling you. So and since then, he did it every week. And it became a national phenomenon. When we went on tour, that's all people wanted to see Ed do. It's like I felt like he was a puppet at one time.
So you trying to say it was you that made that dance big because you told him
Ed. I did say that.
What part of I said do
with
the
a
dance?
straight face. With a straight face. Real up in here.
What part? I said do the dance.
Ed will tell you the same thing though. He gives me credit for it, so it's not like
So we
my boy right there.
Jimmy already said we're gonna look for checks. So as soon as Ed do that dance again, you get a check.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. We gotta look for checks, man. But that dance came through, and everybody was crazy about it. We had everybody do it. We even had James Brown do the dance, which was sick.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. James Brown did our dance. Peep that though, right?
So let me ask y'all: did y'all used to run back and watch Yo MTV Raps when that joint came on?
Yeah, actually through Charles Stetler.
Oh, Charlie.
I used to be in his office talking some other stuff, and they used to be. That's why I knew the face.
Oh yeah, that's right. You used to be in the office with Charlie because you go back like that.
Then he moved, when he was on 57.
Right.
You got a reunion up in this piece.
Yeah, we go back like
We like Hallmark. We make connections up here. Already connected.
Yeah, we go back
we
like
are.
Sway Fronts, man.
We bring good things to life.
Right. Hey, if we understood our connections and then we realized our connection to Africa, right? What would happen is just like the Japanese work together, we would work together. So the slightly different accents that we have and the different swagger, like he has a different way of walking, but we came Hey, it's true. You got your, hey, yo, what's up? And I'm like, hi, guys. But it's okay. We do business. And there's respect here, you know? We got to cross these lines sometimes.
Yeah, man. We can get into that conversation all day, man. Let's talk about our people. Let's talk about the people. Let's talk about our origins. But right now we're talking about the culture. Let's talk about the culture, the hip-hop culture.
Because
it's
not to cut you off, T. Right. Because they got a movie coming out with Mike and Dave.
Yeah.
Hip hop.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
So that's their movie that they got coming out.
So I can't wait to see that because I'm ready. I'm ready for that right there, man.
We're actually going to do a screening Tuesday.
Where at?
Over in Harlem at the Masons Theater.
Oh, okay, I know where that is.
Yeah, on Lanks Ave.
Oh, okay, well, let me know,
7
man.
p.m. Tuesday.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
This Tuesday?
Yeah,
Actually, since you bring it up again, tell them where it's going to be at, what you're doing again.
The Mike and Dave, the True Harlem Hip Hop Story. Masons Theater advanced screening. Of course, it's not going to be the finished product because we're going to film festivals.
Right.
So, we can't show the whole thing and be in the festivals. The festivals want the finished product.
Right.
So, this is a special advanced director's cut.
Like trailer?
No, it's going to be more than that. It's going to be a director's cut. From the vision of Spice and myself, and we're telling the story from the artists that were actually there.
Cool.
So you'll see a Rob Bass, you'll see the Cold Crush, you'll see the Crash Crew. You'll see all these people, telling the story of Mike and Dave. Mastodon, Pebbly Pool.
Let me tell you something, man. I gotta see that. Mastodon was my man. R.I.P. to Mastodon.
Absolutely.
And he was my dude, man. Cause we used to hang out, man. Us Pebbly Pool. We did shows together. As original concept. And they're really cool people, man. So. Yeah, I'd like to see it, man. I can't wait. That's gonna be. We
got some special appearance by Tico Wells, my friend from the 5 Heartbeats Choir Boy, and my other friend Jesse D from the Force MDs is gonna be in it.
Okay.
Jesse is
woo.
You know what I mean?
Jesse's woo.
And they were the Force MCs back then. Mercury, Steve D, and Jesse was there doing the Michael Jackson and the karate stuff. Michael was, Jesse was out there, but he was, they were there, and they did a lot of these parties with Mike and Dave, like Tommy was saying earlier. These parties you see Mike and Dave in the picture. Then you got the Crash Crew and Force MDs. Everybody, this is how we got known because this was before social media. So our social media was flyers because nobody knew who we were until you seen the flyers. And like, oh, that's them. Okay, cool.
And then they had to cut out pictures of the people.
With the old Kangos on.
Yeah, with the Kangos.
I was talking with Van Silk earlier because Van Silk was very inspirational and he's with Mike back in those days. And we used to be at Phase 2's house cutting all those pictures and getting them all little and placing them. And
then you had to sketch out the frame. Oh my God! I used to just collect those.
Phase was one of the flyer makers. Him and Buddy Esquire, but Phase did most of the Mike and Dave flyers.
That's crazy right there. That's social media back then for sure.
Absolutely.
Walking in the street,
that's real
handing out flyers.
Face, right?
And also Busy B is going to be in.
Oh, Busy coming in?
Yeah, he's already in. And Bam is going to be in. It's important to show respect.
Into the mic, Spice.
It's important to show respect to the people that paved the way. Whatever other scenarios occur in life with OJ or whatever, I think it's critical that black people show respect to our people. And the ones that paved the way, no matter what I do or he does, it's like, yo.
Right. This is very true, and I agree with you 100%, Jimmy. But a lot of the millennials need to be taught that. Yeah. Because a lot of times they don't pay. Maybe I shouldn't use the word homage because that's sort of like I guess that would be to them. It would be like I'm bowing down to them, but you pay respect to what came before you because without that happening, you wouldn't have the opportunity to be who you are to this day.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dave.
I want to piggyback on what the both of you said. I'm gonna start with T first. Homage is the right word because hip hop is the only genre of music, where we don't pay homage.
This is
rock
very true.
And roll, you name it, R&B. Everybody pays homage to what came before them, and they know it. They know the history.
I agree.
Hip hop is the only genre of music, and we created it.
I totally
we
agree.
do not pay homage to the people that came before us. Number one,
we make the most money.
But what I said about in regards to homage, I wasn't saying it overall. I was just saying in regards to when you speak to the millennials, a lot of times you don't want to use the term homage because they already feel like they don't need to pay respect.
Right. Because they're very sensitive.
You know what I'm saying?
They're
Like,
just oversensitive.
but I agree with what you're saying 100%. I mean, because every other music art form pays homage to their originators.
Absolutely. And they make sure that, like the grown-ups, they teach their kids.
And that's why people like Rolling Stones and all these other people
have a
perform
following
in
that
their
they have.
60s and their 70s. Let me tell you something. Hip-hop right now has surpassed, as you know, as a culture and in the music. Has surpassed rock and roll as the number one form of music in the entire world.
The number one form.
So in order for us to stay there, we're going to have to support what got us there. You understand that?
Yeah. And I think what's important. I'm sorry.
No, you can continue. But my point is just they need to understand that. Everybody. I know most of our generation totally understands that.
Right.
But I'm just saying, in regards to the younger audience that you may have listening in my earshot, you need to support that. Because eventually you're going to get to where we are, and you're going to want the people under you to support you. You understand? So that only makes sense in order to sustain this level of success.
And I think what's more important too is like you guys making movies about these artists, because I know there's a lot of times when I was growing up and I'm listening to Patti LaBelle, I'm thinking she's a soloist. I didn't know she was in the group.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you know where she came from.
I didn't really know where she came from. I just know her, so I didn't really respect
Teddy,
certain
all of them
things.
came from
Teddy Pendergrass and
what's his name? Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie.
They had to pay their dues.
Exactly.
They had to pay their dues.
Right. So I didn't really understand where they was from until my parents told me. But then, like you said, like rock and roll, they had all of these rock and roll movies. They got rock and roll plays. So where the new, so where the generation can go see these and like, oh, that's where this came from. That's where this came from. That's why it's important for you guys.
But
what you're doing is making movies and giving homage to those people that's kind of under the radar.
Right.
To be honest
Like
with
T
you.
was saying though, but in rock and roll, in every genre, they pay the homage because if Mick Jagger gets sampled by like say Soundgarden or the newer band, they'll have Mick Jagger in the video, in the press conference. He gets his writers. You know, and hip hop, if somebody samples you, got to call the lawyers. You got to, send out smoke signals, get the tanks, and just to get your little, your little change. And then when you get the change, the person pulls the record off the market because they don't want to pay you.
Right.
So hip hop is the only the only genre that throws its old away, and they better be careful because you want to get to that. Like we're talking about some of these acts 30 years later. Like, I was also part of, Rob Bass and Easy Rod. Right. And we celebrate 30 years this year of It Takes Two. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you talk about hip hop, classics. That's classic. And like T was just saying, they just now started a residency in Vegas with Salt and Pepper. The first hip hop residency.
That's right there with Salt and Pepper. My man DJ with them.
Points I was going to bring up.
So go ahead.
So, a lot of these artists now, after one, they one and done. So you want to get to that, but the only way you're going to get to that is to know where you come from, and reach back and find out how these cats did that. Because to have a record with that longevity, not only is it a blessing, but it took work. It didn't just start with It Takes Two. Because like in the movie, Mike and Dave, Rob Bass's first record was a record called DJ Interview, and it was on Mike and Dave Records.
And
it was
Chill
a Star
Will
Maker
produced
album. Exactly. Produced by Chill Will from the Good Fresh Crew.
People don't know that. People don't know that.
Positive's Cage, first record, same album.
Click. That's right. That's right. Paz K. Peace to Paz K, by the way.
Word up. We need that song up here, Paz. Yeah. But listen, what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come back with you guys because this is hip hop legends that's talking the truth to you, from Yo MTV to producing to old school from the park. So this is what we're doing. So we'll be right back. Right, Tom?
Radio. MC, try to play host, play me up close, brag and boast, things like that make me weary, but I never let a rapper get near me, cause I'm Rob Bass, pick up the pace. It takes more than beats to rock this place, it takes more than rhymes to rock this time, rhyme for rhyme, the bass design, MCs get mad, cause I'm blowing up for every battle, the bass be showing up, a fast tempo, or with the hook. Don't judge a book by the way that the cover look, cause I'm mean, reign supreme. Wrote my first rhyme at the age of 15. I'm like a match when struck, I burn. Not concerned cause I'm sure that you won't learn. Now get up and let's start. I wanna see which sucker got heart. I get fresh as I get older. Every time I rock, I get bolder. So don't sleep and say I'm whack. Cause if you do, you get back slap, back slap. what I know, cause I'm on the go. I rock smooth, bust a move, hit me. In the way I perform, you can't forget me. Clear up the smoke, this ain't a joke. The new kid on the block is like dope, been here for a while. Been on punishment, but now I'm more. So let's start it. No, I'm not retarded, or either crazy. I work hard, I'm not lazy. Rappers don't faze me, or either maze me, or either come up close and just graze me. Coolin', never be a foolin'. Give me just a little more time, I'll be rulin'. Chillin' to the max, cause I'm on wax. Or should I pay tax, or should I just act to get a new job? Yes, time is what I press for. Every time I perform, you want more, so. Don't sleep on it, don't sleep on it. Black rock and roll, we're down by law. Come in the door, dance on the floor. It's raw, 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 it's raw. You're true, now if you've been taught lesser, I'm your professor. They teach you a lesson on how to get fresher. I'm the money maker, not a front or a faker. Best watch your girl, best believe I will take her. In the warm weather, take off my leather. Black and rock, also clever. That's why we're together. My cologne will linger, triple ring on my finger. I'm a rapper, not a singer. A fly girl swinger. I'm a rapping fanatic. Some say an addict. It's automatic that I get erratic. Yo, Rock, what's up with you dissing that girl the other day? How you living, kid? That's how I'm living. 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 That's I'm living. Girls respect, I even call some madam, but one didn't know me from Jack, Joe, or Adam. She said she had a man and his name was Mike. I drive an 85 caddy, Mike's ride a bike. She pull out the jumbo, started rolling the crack. Try to pass it to me, Rock, but I'm not living like that. Nobody can do it like this AJ can. Come on. All right, now, come on now. I want everybody to clap your hands one time. Give me a soul clap. Come on, clap your hands. Everybody say ho, 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 ho. I want to ask an important question out there. I know everybody done been to restaurants. I know everybody went to restaurants. I want to find out whose favorite restaurant. Is it Burger King? What about White Castle? What about Blimpies? Speaking on Wendy's. What is it? What is it? Is it Needix? What about Nathan's? Burger King. Is the cocaine crew in the house one time? Is the cocaine crew in the house? Cocaine crew, make noise. Let me hear y'all say blow. Blow, blow. Scream. Now come on, clap your hands now. Come on, we're going to make outrageous noise. Come on, clap. Clap your hands. Come on, clap. Clap your hands. And now, hey y'all, I want to know what Zodiac sign getting the most cash money for that other MC there in the final that bit my shit. I want to know what Zodiac sign getting the most money. Help me out, y'all. Is it Cancers? What about Pisces? Is it Aquarius? Sagittarius? Tell me, what is it? What is it? Is it Virgos? What about Scorpio? Hey, chat crew, make noise. Let me hear y'all make noise. Let me hear you say ho, 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 ho. For Little Noonie one time. For Little Noonie, let me hear y'all say Noonie. Come on. Now all the people over there that getting cold cash money and party people in the middle, say ho, ho. Say we wanna rock. Well, for those of you that don't know me well, just listen to who I am. Hey, they call me Starsky and I'm the busy bee. Plus, I got a lot of that clientele. I like to say, so come on, y'all, let's have a ball and clap your hands to the beat. This, I make you do the Patty Duke. I make you do what you like to the voice of busy bee. Now, what the hell, what? Now, where's that place we work it out? I want to know where's that place we work it out. One time for me now. And when it's time to work it out, we take them straight down to the and shoot some spur. That jingle jangle. Everybody say it one time. I got spur.
My mic sounds nice. Check 2. My mic sounds nice. Check 3. Are you ready? What up? What up?
Back in effect, y'all.
That's right. That's right.
It's old school in its prime.
We have to throw it back since we got the throwback in the building.
I don't know how to take that.
Old dude.
I'm
older than him, by the way. I just happen to look a bit younger.
You're gonna make me put my hat on.
I'm an old dude. Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Boop, boop.
So you're gonna maybe put my Mike and Dave cap on.
Shameless plug.
Represent.
Absolutely.
Well, since you said Mike and Dave, what's that about again, and what's going on with that?
Mike and Dave, legends of hip hop, producers, promoters, show event, lyricists, DJs. We did a movie about them because it hadn't been done, but he was the start of it. And this is how things should happen.
One second. This is a phone call.
Yes. You on Violators Radio? Who is speaking?
Peace, my brothers. It's the one and only.
Loud Vegas in the building.
What's up, my brothers?
Loud.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, it's Loud Vegas.
Loud Vegas.
Yo, what up, boy? What's happening?
This Yoda.
We got Yoda up here. We got T Money up here. We got Jimmy Spice
Curry in the building.
Jimmy Spice and T Money. All right.
What's up, baby? Everything all right?
Keep it old school, man.
That's right.
Hey, yo, Loud, we got Yoda in the building.
Yeah, I just seen Loud when I was in Vegas a few weeks ago when we did that joint with his cousin Kyle Rifkin.
Yeah. Brown joint and came down there. It was good. How's everybody doing today, man?
Everybody good. How you feeling, brother?
I feel good. You know, I was in the hospital 2 weeks in a row and then came back out and, you know, got to grind hard back out on my feet. But I won't complain. I'm blessed, man. I woke up this morning, man.
Okay, no doubt. That's peace. That's right. You woke up this morning.
How you guys doing up there?
We be all right as long as you stay your ass in control.
Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the sunshine, man.
No, we ain't blaming it on the sunshine. We blame all the little Philippine chicks you be with.
Music, man. Let them know how to start it, man. You know, keep doing your platform. You got the best platform in the world, man.
Well, thank you, brother.
Right.
Well, listen. You
my brother Fred, Tommy Lee, Chris Ali, everybody, man.
Listen, but
Old
yo,
man with the beard.
old man with the beard.
The Black Santa Claus. But I love you guys, man. It's beautiful
Dave
out
was
here
looking around. Who you talking about? You?
All of you. Everybody.
That's what's up, Loud.
Hey, yo, Loud.
How was your phone call?
We love you, bro, all day.
Yeah, I love you guys, man. I'll be in New York soon, though.
Come on for the anniversary.
All right, let us know.
All right, man. Be good.
Coming. I think, you know, it's going down December 9th. 2 shows at the Apollo. You know what it is.
All right.
Kings and Queens of New Jack Queens.
Terry Riley.
Yeah.
You his road manager now?
Might as well be.
No.
You in birthday parties and stuff.
Harlem.
Yeah, we're talking about that
But
later.
we talking about that right now. That's a good segue. So, Live, we're going to go back to the Mike and Dave film that's talking about all the cats from Harlem that did their homage, that Jimmy Spicer Curry.
And
Yoda X is doing. So we hit you up later, and you be good, brother, all right?
All right. God bless y'all. Peace.
All right, peace, man.
Peace, love, and soul. All right.
See, he gave you the Zulus on peace, love, and soul.
That's another segue because, you know, Teddy definitely produced some things for the Crash Crew through William Hamilton, World to World Records.
Okay.
And the World actually put out Rob Bass, of course. You know, that was the manager. You know,
That's right.
When you see Hit It, you know, in the beginning of It Takes Two, that's William Hamilton. You know, that was the manager. But him and Daryl C were partners in World to World, and they actually did the remix of Joy and Pain, and they did the High Power Rap remix with Red Alert and Howie T.
Right.
And yeah, that was an interesting record because he changed the whole song at the end of High Power Rap when you walking down the street with your box in your hand to something that was like
when you walk
out
down
there.
the street with your box in your hand and your
G-Man.
That's my DJ. DJ
Man on your radio rocking, your feet start clapping and your hands start clapping. So you say really good. I'm gonna take a show. Very nice, so you sell it down the block for a very high price. Now the whole damn block is trying to sound like me. I'm the original and not a duplicated copy. On my mellow, my man. On my mellow, mellow man.
I'm always in the building.
My mellow man. LSD. My mellow man. 45. My mellow man. Debbie Dare. Rock the house.
You're not in the song, D.
That was me.
You're not in the song, D.
They said LSD. That was me.
He said LSD. Light-skinned dude.
Light-skinned dude.
Light-skinned dude.
That's it. They said light skin down. LSD.
G-Man just called us, by the way.
Part of the poison plan.
Anyway.
Yeah, you better get your check then, I'm telling you.
Anyway.
Check is delinquent. You need your chip as 911, man.
Yo.
Call G-Man about that. Yeah.
Yo, Tommy, that was on point.
I know.
You called us off. You called all of us off.
What's wrong with you, man?
Wait, hold on.
That's my DJ.
I'm shaking my damn head again. Why? You just on point.
Hey, I'm fanning out with these legends, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Tommy. You let them know, man.
Hey, so speaking of legends, we got Lord Yoda X in the building. Yeah. We got Jimmy Spice Curry in the building. And we got the dude from Original Concept T Money in the building.
Word up.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yo, T, real quick. What since your MTV's thing was, ended, what have you been doing since then?
Well, I formulated a company called T450 Style and Launch.
I knew that hoodie was something.
Look at, is she calling you? Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, my company is a marketing company which also does management, brand management, artist development, artist management. Yeah, your phone won't stop. Look at this, man. You got his phone.
No, it's my neck. You gotta move your neck.
We apologize for that, T. We only been doing radio for 3 years.
I know, right?
So I work with different brands and put them together and introduce them to different demographics to actually get to actually raise their level so they can sell more product.
Nice.
Sort of like a Steve Stout type of thing.
Yeah, well, sort of like the T Money type of thing. Actually.
More so.
Right.
There you go.
Shots fired.
But real talk. I went to college after I left school. After I left Young TV, I went back to school, got my bachelor's degree.
Nice.
Went to NYU and got my degree in marketing. So I'm official with it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's not a game. You know what I mean?
Because all of us, we all been to Sidewalk High.
Alternative methods of raising money.
Here we go.
Don't put me in.
I don't know about y'all, but I got my degree.
I went to school at Hard Knocks too. Don't get that twisted.
We did Hard Knocks, but we also went to school.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We didn't go walking past the school. We went in the school.
You sure?
Positive.
Hey, can I tell you
I got a master's degree later.
The college experience for me, I did courses at Harvard, Oxford, etc. But they are not. Can I keep going, Juilliard? No, but here's the thing, though. No, but listen, here's the thing.
Hold on, wait.
The nothing against Cornell and all those schools. My son did a course in Cornell. The problem is that schools tend to teach us how to be Anglo in our thinking. Mm-hmm. And most of my colleagues who have supposedly many degrees, they don't think like I do. They have a very different perspective on the black, brown, Moorish, Pan-African Rasta community. They're disrespectful because they think they're better. And in actuality, a lot of times I'm working with people who haven't had the same opportunities in the slave school systems. But they know stuff that I haven't been able to figure out. No, it's true. Okay. It's an indoctrination. No, I shouldn't say. Harvard is great to an extent. Cornell, great school, by the way.
You don't
I had no idea.
That. They can't take the diploma.
No,
back.
I know,
They
but
can't
I'm
take
just
the degree
saying
back.
the Ivy League, some of them are not exactly what I thought. I thought it would be a lot of racism. Cornell was beautiful. They treated us like amazing up at Ithaca, New York. But if we think we can judge other people just by that, it's a flawed concept, because some of the greatest knowledge comes from Hard Knocks, and it's the best school, really. Learned it hard way. So
this
that's
is very true. You can't totally judge somebody because they did not go to college.
Of course.
Right. You know, there's been several. I mean, we can name several successful men and women of color who haven't went to college.
Yeah.
You understand? I mean, but you can't discount going to college. It's not. That's not necessarily about what you learn in school, because
it's not human value.
Because to piggyback off of what you said, they do teach it in an Anglo sort of way.
Yeah. Oh,
You know, I mean, you could take that back to even high school when you have to take the SAT. You can look at the SAT course or SAT class, and they'll tell you that it's taught Anglo. You know, that's why a lot of kids have test anxiety. I mean, we can go on for days.
This is why the kids quit.
Right.
If you don't
because
show
they don't, we, you know,
we're not
we as a
represented.
people sometimes don't get it because we're not, this is not
Taught that way.
not what we're from. That's what we're taught, correct. So I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? But we should all keep in mind that college is not necessarily about the X's and O's or it's about the experiences, it's about the people you meet, it's about the growth.
Right.
You know, it's about you leaving home. It's about you becoming more mature as an individual.
Right.
And it's about bringing that experience and hooking up with other people who may not have gone there, but who have other experiences.
Right.
Like what's happening in here is a beautiful thing. If we can, keep this type of thing going.
And to piggyback on both of you guys, is like you said, it's the experience of you getting book knowledge. That's what it is. And then if like Hard Knock School is street knowledge. So if you put world knowledge and book knowledge together, you're awesome.
You're a dangerous person.
So
Counselor.
So if we put both of those together, it becomes a beautiful thing. And like T said, to give homage to Chris Lighty.
Oh, no question.
He just out of high school, out of Gompers High School.
Samuel Gompers, stand up.
And from there, he was on what's the magazine? Was the top under 40? Forbes under 40 as a millionaire.
40.
40 under 40 as a millionaire and only had a high school degree.
That's right.
So understand, you can still do this, but you can take that knowledge that you have from the streets and become the best business person is a street person that learns something from the streets to take that book knowledge together. They become.
You just never
it's
know.
difficult.
Some people that have talent, you never know.
Right.
They don't necessarily need college.
Yeah.
You know, and if those who are listening that are aspiring to go to college, I'm not telling you not to go to college because that's just totally ridiculous. And you shouldn't wage your life on not trying to better yourself.
Right.
And going to college helps you better yourself.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm saying that it's not necessarily the end all to be all if you don't get an opportunity to go to college. You know. There's been great people in this world. Muhammad Ali never stepped foot in the college until he went to speak to a college.
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X. Sade didn't know nothing about music as a singer until she became famous.
Can I quickly say this, bro? Before I forget, I'm old and my memory is starting to go for real. No, I'm serious. I have 4 kids and no, it does. My memory's going. I think I'm going to be senile soon. No, I'm not joking. I'm forgetting shortly.
But you have perfect comedic timing.
It's important for us to understand that to do business deals, we have to compromise, especially black folks. So in the business deal, sometimes he gets me very annoyed because he doesn't listen much, right? And I'm like, we can't do it like that. But then I realized that if we wanted it perfect, the system would not have us working together at all. Right. So sometimes I work with, and I'm going to say this.
Say it.
Sometimes I work with LGBT talent because my thinking is that people's gender preferences and their lifestyle, we don't know what people are doing. Some of the hardest dudes are not really hard the way we think. If we could find ways to give up Muslim differences, Sunni, Shia, atheist, Christian, Jehovah's Witness, straight, gay, light skin, dark skin, skinny, and just say, yo, we coming together on a project. Whatever you do is what you do. We could really take over the world, not to conquer it in a negative way. So I'm really hoping, man, we can come together, y'all. Whoever's the big star, you never know who the next big star is gonna be. So never look at people and think that, yo, man, I'm a big star, I'm a big director, so I'm better than somebody. Because there is Whitney Houston or Bobby Brown or another Yoda or another you and all of us, man. Let's do it.
The reason how we gonna have to do that is, like you said, we got to come together. But like we all got to have an openness. Right. So if we don't have that openness, we gonna have problems. And everybody that has something, that did something, and you have a degree, it's time for you to bring it back and share that. Whatever information you got, share it with these people so everybody can understand what's going on.
Right.
So then we can start coming together. As soon as we get all that together, get in these classes, like shout out to James Frazier and Sylvia St. Clair. I think I said his name wrong. I'm sorry. They got 500 men making a difference. You know, they trying to put things together. They got this thing going on. So, you know, we got to do things like that. You know, they got information. Right. We need to come and consume that information and get it together so we can all be as one. As soon as we get that together, we'd be perfect.
Yeah, and we got to break down the walls. You know, it got to break down the whole walls and the slave mentality.
Yeah.
Because as a people, we're taught to hate. You know what I mean? So once you get past that, that's half the battle. You know, that crab's in the barrel. You know, there's life outside that barrel.
Right.
You know, it's easy to pull somebody in, but it's hard to lift them up.
Right.
That's why people don't do it, because this is a hard emotion to push up and to hold somebody up. You know, that's hard, but to pull them down in the same dirt with you, that's easy.
But
That's
even what you say, Yoda, what you say is so true is the hate, but on top of the hate is the trust. Because I can't, if I'm about to fall, if I can't trust you to hold me, or to catch me, then I have another problem. So it's the hate and the trust that comes together. And once you get past that, everything else becomes good. And you know what? After that happens, all you have is love. So love conquers everything. So you figure that out.
That's right.
Then you can move forward.
And so what we're gonna do? I'm sorry, not to cut you. I'm sorry, not to cut you off. But we're gonna trust Tommy with this quick break.
Got to pay them bills.
Yeah, we gotta pay these bills, and we be back in like a minute or two. And we're gonna come back and we're gonna finish this off, and we're gonna finish the show off.
Oh wow!
Radio. Come on, Angel. That's our level. And before the year is right, everybody's gonna know that we're on the go like every Joe on the servant. And when 82 rolls around, we'll still be getting down. And with a funky dance that puts you in a check, you got to see it to believe it. We're putting on a show, and you know we can't be thieves. And we prove that we could make you move. Our rhymes are written to the E. So we keep rocking on and making our new song. So here we go, yo, once again. Come on. Well, I'm captain of the four. I'm passing around the law. And I'm chasing now with all the five rolls that I won't brag about it no more. And no, you're not gonna dream. I mean, there ain't no ice supreme. Hey, girl, I just made to see that I'm the almighty. And we are the percussion. Just like for MCs. Won't you please hear what we're saying? And we want you to enjoy yourself when you hear the foreplay. And so till we meet again, this song will have to end. So let the show let's
So here's the show. Let's begin.
Hey, yo, Tommy.
So here's the show. Let's begin.
Yo, Tommy.
Yes.
Yoda said he gonna give you a check. Because you was killing
I'm
it
doing
today.
something.
You doing the
doing
the damn thing.
Where was you when like stuff like this was happening? Because I know I was that guy, like, yo, Shorty, back off the rope, Shorty. I was that guy that's interrupting the
I was the
jam.
same guy with the
You
radio. I used to have my radio. I used to record the joint on cassette, stand in front of the speaker like, wow.
Wow, exactly.
Take the tapes back to the hood, be like, yo, I got the tape, brother.
I was fortunate because I was on the other side of the road.
I know.
Because IEC, you know, I had the EC.
I had
That's
the
equipment
tape.
carry.
I was like, yo, back up.
I was lucky because I used to hang out with the Magnum Force crew, and they used to be down with they used to do their jams in 118.
Okay.
So I used to be with the dudes that was CB. You know what that was?
No.
Crate Boys.
CB, EC, Crate. You had to carry something.
Hold up. I was from Bronx River. We just walked in.
Not all the time.
We just walked in. And we was in the bathroom.
Yo, but real quick, we're going to start with you, T-Money. Tell everybody how they can get in contact with you and everything else.
No, they can holler at me, man. Check out my website, www.we-are-t450styleandlaunch.com. Holla at your boy, man, at T450 on Instagram. Get at me, man. If you got a business out there that you interested in actually getting some more exposure, we do social media. We do it all, man. We do events for you. We do it all. So just holla at me. Wow. You know what I mean? Yeah, we do our thing, man.
We gonna use you.
Yeah, we do our thing. Trust me.
All right. We gonna use you.
Trust.
Yo.
We don't hear you. We don't hear you. We don't hear you.
FL, what you
We don't
say,
hear you.
FL?
We don't hear you. We don't hear you.
Spice Curry.
Can I segue off him?
course.
$1 to him is 50 cents to someone else and 25 to someone. Our money doesn't circulate. We're
Yes.
very rich if we work together. A
Yes.
challenge is that in delivering services, very often I find that our community often doesn't come through. So it's a challenge doing business with black people. It's amazing, what we've been through. But regarding me, I'm on LinkedIn, Jimmy Spice Curry, and with Freedom 7, with Yoda. But the bigger picture for me is reach out to your family, because we need each other.
Well, no doubt.
Facts.
That's good.
Lord, DJ Lord Yoda X.
Well, I'm on everything, Lord Yoda X. You know,
There you go.
Instagram.
Come on, y'all know that. Y'all know that. I'm on everything.
You can find me, you know.
Y'all know
You
that.
can also find me November 6th.
Yeah.
Tell
We're at
that.
ASOS Theater doing the Mike and Dave
movie.
Right.
With my man Jimmy Spice Curry, you know. And then also November 11th we'll be at SOB's for the Zulu Nation Hip Hop Anniversary.
Woo! Yoda, you got an address to that theater?
The Nations Theater is 343 Lenox Avenue, Malcolm X Boulevard to you new people. But that's between 127th and 128th Street, right around the corner from Mosque number 7. 6 p.m. No, 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
doors,
We'll be there 6 setting up.
7:30 movie Q&A with Spice, myself, and some of the cast members, and a little mixer with my man DJ Kool-Aid D afterwards, and we're gonna have a good time.
No
And that'll
doubt,
be
man.
the first day of Hip Hop History Week, Zulu Nation Anniversary, and we're gonna celebrate.
Yes, sir.
And
That
remember to
sounds
vote.
dope.
Remember to vote.
Vote.
Yes.
We saw what happened when we didn't.
And actually, right up the block from the theater is a school. So as you register at that school, go in that school and vote that day,
That's right,
and
brother.
come over and see the movie.
Yeah.
And we got special, if you come in and you show us your little voting thing, the pins or whatever, and prove that you voted, we got
Sticker.
something special for y'all.
Oh, wow.
That's right. And if you
That's
don't
what's up.
vote,
That's a
you can't
We
complain.
got something
Don't
special for
complain
you
if you don't
Right,
vote.
T, that's
Right.
right. That's
I don't want to
right.
hear you tell me, I don't like that person. Shut
That's
up. You
right,
should have
T.
voted.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
You
Oh, my
did.
vote don't make a difference. Shut up and vote, B.
Exactly.
Get to the polls, do what you got to do, but vote, man. Make a difference, B.
Yes,
That's
make a
right.
difference.
Tommy, you got something to say? Any shout outs?
I'm just wish it didn't end because I'm learning so much and I'm really fanning out with the people that our guests. But we got each other's number.
Real
We're
talk,
definitely gonna keep in
I'm coming
contact,
back, man. Cause I like the vibe here, man.
You're more than welcome to
I
just
appreciate
show
you
up.
guys having me here too.
You're more than welcome to show up.
We gonna do
Ali?
it.
Yes. Listen, brothers. Once you walk in this door, we always been family before that. But once you walk in our house, this is your house.
Yeah.
You always welcome here. Just ring the bell. Sometimes Al might be looking at you crazy, but we got him. But once again, I want to say, happy anniversary to Red Alert.
Yep.
Happy Zulu anniversary to our peoples.
Yes. Zulu.
There and far.
Gestapo.
And just stay blessed and love each one another, as Jimmy said.
Yep. Harry, you got something? I see you.
Real quick, my brothers, my moms get better.
Yes.
Oh, no doubt.
Prayers up.
My brother Buck, he got a new song out, all platforms. Buck BX.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
I got you.
Okay.
But he just put it out, so I got you. And everybody else, man, I love y'all.
No doubt, man. Peace out, man. Hope your mom's better, man.
I ain't got much to say because everybody already said everything. Yo, peace, love, and hair grease, baby.
Last but not least, the light skinned one of the world.
Oh, that bullshit.
Yo, special shout out to my 3 favorite supporters: my wife, my mom, and my sister.
I'm sorry to cut you off because you always end the show, but we gotta get the fat boy over there sitting in the corner.
Who? FL the Don?
Yeah.
You got
seconds. We got 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds. Let's go.
Come on, real quick.
Got 30 seconds.
Yo, shout out to all the people out there that support us. The real talk. I've been watching people now hitting me up in the inbox over they want some
Okay,
violent.
he's dead. 30 seconds.
All right.
30 seconds.
No, go ahead, Ali. I'm gonna deal with you in a few.
All right, so love more, hate less.
Yeah.
On the count of 3, I want y'all all to say with me, we love you. Love more, hate less. If nobody didn't tell y'all today, let us be the first. 1, 2, 3.
We love you.
Violators.